December 8th, we're back in the studio to give you a Nintendo 3DS special, and we've got a special guest here today.
It's not me. I mean, I'm always special in that very most special of ways. But no, I've got my old friend who's not left my side since I bought him, which is the 3DS XL version. That I think a lot of people were quite skeptical about when it was first announced. But I swear to God, once you get hands on this machine, and if you've been using the original 3DS since launch.
So bigger is better.
Bigger is better. Don't believe what they tell you, kids. Bigger is better. But no, really, it really emphasizes the 3D elements of the games. And I think that's really important because, well, it's a 3DS after all, you know. Yeah. But it's doing a bit better than it was last year where we had the whole launch thing and then there's a gap of several months, no games. And then we had to build up Mario Land and Mario Kart. We haven't had that so much this year. There's been gaps, but we've seen some excellent titles actually pretty much from the start of the year, of which I can highly recommend, likes of Resident Evil Revelations. Resident Evil, portable, great. Now, I have flashbacks anytime I talk about this of the Game Boy Color version of the original Resident Evil, which looked god awful. Thankfully, what they've done is they've given you a proper canon Resident Evil. So we're back to Chris Redfield, we're back to Jill Valentine and brand new cast. And what they've done is, so it's sort of, God knows where it sits actually in the Resident Evil storyline. if you do all the Resident Evil...
We don't have that much time to explain it.
Back there was 1, and then there was 2, and then there was 3, and then there was no. But it looks gorgeous. 3D again, used the best effects. It mixes up as well, which Resident Evil 6 did, or does, where you've got different locations, so it keeps spitballing between different characters, different groups of characters, different areas and everything like that. Puzzle-wise, there's not really many puzzles in it, which is always something that Resident Evil has been gradually pulling away from since the 90s, to be fair. But a lot of action, a lot of different weaponry to sort of toss up, and plus there's actually like a really couple of nice little mini modes as well. Mercenaries is off on its own, obviously, but a couple of nice mini modes that'll have you coming back to it. There's also Kid Icarus Uprising, a game that I absolutely hated when I started playing it because apparently I don't have the grip for it. This is the game that came with its own 3DS stand because quite frankly, trying to balance the controller, or sorry, the handheld along with the stylus, to use camera movements and everything like that, just didn't work for me. And apparently didn't work for quite a lot of people. That's why they released the stand. Get past that though. It is an absolutely wonderful game, and I think it's a highlight of the handheld's catalogue.
Yeah, and it's also like a very much a long-awaited return. So it's a game series that really has been screaming for a new.
And nicely, it's very fourth wall breaking. They make a lot of in-jokes during the course of the game that they're actually, you know, playing a game, which is absolutely fantastic. Always does for me. But I don't think we can really get off 3DS without Mario. About Mario.
Yeah.
And the Mario...
We picked perhaps not the most obvious one this year.
So it's not the Super Mario Bros. 2 or Gold, as it's been known, but this is the game that's actually just out, Paper Mario Sticker Star, which is a continuation of the Paper Mario series that you've seen on various Nintendo consoles before. Action RPG style, same world map as previous Mario games, but you're picking up stickers across the different worlds and then using that in that sort of active time battle style, which is very nice, very quaint. And again, similar to Kid Icarus, it takes the piss out of the whole concept of the game. They're very much aware that they're 2D, and not quite as much as the way maybe PS Vita's Tearaway is going. They're not going to that extreme of utilising the sort of paper constructs, but a really nice action RPG that comes highly recommended.
So that's it for our recommendations on the Nintendo 3DS. And you say get the XL, not the smaller one?
I would definitely recommend XL. Though what color you want is entirely up to you.
All right, so we'll leave it there and we'll go off to see what today's Indie Darling is. And Emily will say goodbye with another competition. Yeah.
All right, a great game that I've been playing recently is called Kingdom Rush by Ironhead Games. It's a great tower defense game that I've been playing on my iPad.
Emily, and I'm back with today's question. So you just watched the trailer for Trine 2, and that game features 3 playable characters. Amadeus the Wizard, Pontius the Knight, and a thief called... Well, that's the question. What's the thief called? If you think you know the answer, as always, write us an email at xmas@gamereactor.eu with the answer in the subject line. Make sure we get your mail before 12 noon tomorrow, Central European Time, for a chance to win Trine 2 Director's Cut on Wii U. Best of luck!